like we already know, there was a contestant that actually left us again this week by the name of Tia. So obviously nobody is leaving this week, right? So I'm going to get that quickly out of the way. I'm not going to do the heartbeat situation now. We're all aware of that. We knew that at the beginning of the week. Unfortunately, Tia had to leave us because she couldn't be here for certain weeks and things like that. So we do have 9 of you left, right? Now, next week, on your performances next week, we are going to be sending 2 acts out next week, right? Two acts are going to be leaving us next week. We're not actually going to send anyone else this week. We're going to give you everyone another chance next week. But we are going to be deciding on 7 people to go into the quarterfinals, right? On the following week. So we're coming really close to the end of this now. I think in terms of what we saw tonight, I said this last week and the week before, but people are stepping it up. And everyone stepped it up tonight. You should be really proud of yourselves for what you've done. But next week we're going to be deciding our top 7 and our quarter-finalists, alright? So it's going to be a big night next week, deciding the 7. So you really need to bring your A games, alright guys? In terms of theme, it is your final theme next week. So I'm going to give that to you now. So your final theme that we've picked for you next week, and it's quite an interesting one, but I'll explain how it's going to go. So obviously I have to tell Joe this also. All the boys, not including Katie Vibes, but all the boys in the competition, so that's Ryan, Joe, Phoenix, right? You've got to sing a song by a female artist, alright? So you have to find, look at Phoenix looking, you have to find some... No, you haven't got a dress, but it's just a challenge to see how you can explore and make that female singer song your version, alright? So change it around, do whatever you got to do to make it own. And vice versa with the girls left in the competition, not including Katie Vibes a second, I'll come on to that. Girls, you've all got to perform something by a male artist. It's got to be originally done by a male singer. Anything in the world, but by a male artist, alright? So keep that folks in your mind. Katie Vibes, because you're a duo, there's one girl and one boy, we want you to perform something originally done by a band. So you can still put your own spin, but the song has to be originally done by a band, alright? Of any type, but it has to be, you can do your own spin or whatever song, but by a band, right? So that equalises it up. We couldn't say female artist, Stu, because it defeats what we're doing with everyone else. So we give you something by a band, alright? So that's the theme next week. It is your final theme before literally this competition gets going, because from there on out then there's no one song every week for the last 3 weeks. There's 2, then 3 at the finals, right? So be prepared mentally that there's going to be more than one song after next week, alright? So you're all aware of that. And the challenges are going to be a little bit more trickier, alright? So just be aware of that. This is your final theme. This theme is going to determine if you make the quarterfinals or not. So make sure this song is, you pick bang on the right song for this theme that you feel is going to get you into the quarterfinals, alright? So that does conclude the night, guys. Can I have a round of applause for them all?